Rock band IDLES caused shockwaves with a series of political statements during their riotous Glastonbury set, including leading the crowd in a mass chant of FCK the King. Taking to the other stage, the Bristol band also branded Nigel Farage a fascist in scenes that went out live on the BBC on Friday night. Later in the set, a black dinghy packed full of seemingly small children surfed the crowd during a pro-immigration song. The five-piece band, led by pink-haired singer Joe Talbot, played a string of hits during their Friday night headline set in front of a backdrop that read "Ceasefire Now." The stunts made it to the BBC's iPlayer coverage, despite the station being held to strict impartiality rules. A BBC spokesperson told the Mirror, "Like in previous years, our live streams and programming reflect the artists' performances as they happen." However, the controversial antics were hailed by viewers who watched the set go out live on BBC4 on Friday night. "This'll upset the right people." On the BBC. "God, I love IDLES," praised one. "IDLES, the band that you are," admired another as they praised the group for making tens of thousands of people in the crowd chant FCK the King and "Ceasefire Now" as it was broadcasted on the BBC. "IDLES have clearly thought of every way to completely send the heads of the BBC into an absolute spin in an hour set list," laughed another. The rock stars were not the only artists to make statements during their time on stage during the first day of Glastonbury 2024. Other acts including Damon Albarn and Charlotte Church seized the opportunity to make political statements. Damon Albarn came on stage during the set of indie band Bombay Bicycle Club. The Blur frontman was greeted by huge cheers of approval as he made a political cry. "It's very nice to be here, thank you to Jack and everybody," he began. "Three things: you have to show me how you feel about it. Are you pro-Palestine? Do you feel that's an unfair war? The importance of voting next week, I don't blame you for being ambivalent about that, but it's still really important. And thirdly, maybe it's time we stopped putting octogenarians in charge of the whole world." Charlotte Church also made a statement as she sang "Free Palestine" with a crowd of hundreds. She began, "Hiya babes, lots of love from Wales my darlings. I sort of want to give you the mic today. There's so much untapped singing potential in you guys which we're going to explore.